Hey, what's going on? You know who it is. You know what it is. All right, you guys. Well, it appears that these dudes watch our videos. They seem to listen to what the fans say and what the public thinks. See, this is what I'm talking about. Why do these people be trying to pretend that they don't watch YouTubers and stuff? But we already know the NBA has they people watching YouTubers because a lot of times they bite people's idea anyway. But nevertheless, here's the thing. I put out a video like last week talking about what the NBA need to do. Look, at the end of the day, no matter how this season ends or if it, there's no finals or whatever happens with this season, look, at the end of the day, this just come down to greed. They want the NBA want their money. You know what I'm saying? They got hundreds of millions of dollars in advertisement, television deals, actually billions are on the line. You know, keep in mind, they don't produce a product, then guess what? Sponsors start asking for their money back. You know what I'm saying? They start, the executives at the network start asking for something else, either extended contract or they may want some of their money back because at the end of the day, due to the Rona, you know, everything has been altered from sports to entertainment to everyday life. So that's the thing. Now the NBA, no matter what comes of the NBA, the season is already it's already messed up anyway. So they have to do what they have to do because at the end of the day, it's all about the almighty dollar. So obviously, the NBA people been listening to certain channels, so that's cool. Whether it came from me, whether it came from Ticket, whether it came from Big Mike, whether it came from other people, it appears that the NBA is thinking about shortening the playoffs. Look, I've said this before. I think that the first round of the NBA need to go back to the best of five. I know ever since they had that upset with Seattle and the Denver Nuggets, you know, they was like, well, we want to extend the series uh 5 games to seven. I don't think they need 7 games in the first round. Now, from what I hear, they thinking about doing a best of three for possibly the first round, and then they doing a best of five for the second round, and then from there on, best of seven. Well, this is my thing. Well, at the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do. And here's the thing: if the Cleveland, I mean, excuse me, if the Lakers as good as we think they are, they shouldn't have no problem winning 2 out of 3 games. If the Bucks are as good as we think they are, they should have no problem winning 2 out of 3 games. If the Clippers are as good as we think they are, they should have no problem winning 2 out of 3 games. And depending on who the 76ers or the Celtics or the Raptors play, same thing. You know, it is what it is. People gonna complain anyway. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, people gonna complain anyway about the NBA because most people believe that the outcome is predetermined anyway. So you gonna have people that's gonna complain regardless. So you know, I mean, so you might as well just not even worry about that. But at the end of the day, I'm all for the playoffs being best of three. Because at the end of the day, you want to get this shit over with and you want to try to get the NBA finals with over as soon as possible because you don't want to, you know, one, they won't be a Olympics, and you don't want the season to spill over to July because then if it spills over into July, then you can't uh, basically start the next season on time. So it's understandable because at the end of the day, if people's prospective team don't win, they gonna complain anyway. So what else is new? They might as well do it because, like I say, the season is already already like got an asterisk on it based off the Rona. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Some people tried to discredit the San Antonio Spurs for winning the championship in that 50-game season, but at the end of the day, they had like a lockout. So, whatever you want to call it, they had a lockout. Hey, they had to hurry up and come up with a deal, and they put it together. And hey, the season went on. And I remember that. I remember that year, the lockout season, they had people playing back to back to backs. I remember the Warriors played like 3 games, like 3 games straight. They didn't have no back to back. They had back to back to backs. They was playing triples. So at the end of the day, it's understandable. The NBA don't give a damn about these players' well-being. At the end of the day, it's about their bank account. And they want to make some money. Like I said, they got billions of dollars on the line. So I wouldn't be surprised if they pull this shit. But we'll see how it fares. This your boy Town Biz. I'm out.